Hello everyone and welcome back to another
Breath of the Wild glitch run video.
here on the Yobo Plays Calm Gamer. I forget what I called it, but my channel, my gaming channel. Last episode I said that I would head for Hyrule Castle over there, and I would try to get the Hylian Shield, maybe even fight Ganon. Who knew? Well, I changed my mind. So instead of doing that, I shall instead go over and start taking on Divine Beast Naboris, right down there.
Hello there.
There's a bit of a quest to start and actually get to fighting as it marches around there. I'm at least gonna get that started. So, there is a, what is it? There is a stable. Ha! I already unlocked the Wasteland Tower. I did that off camera. I was going to record it, but the recording didn't turn out well, so here I am. There is a stable right about here with a shrine that I can use to fast travel. But instead of heading right for that, I'm going to head right for the bazaar, which is halfway in between the town, Gerudo town, and the... Why can't I speak today? Halfway in between the Gerudo town and the stable. Yes, I can English well. So anyway, let us go. I'm gonna land down here on this rock, and we're gonna use glitches to get there. Because after all, why not? This is a glitch run, so might as well do glitches in the glitch run. Handy how that works out, isn't it?
That's pretty neat.
So let's line up everything and impact launch our way all the way to it. Get some massive speed. And normally it takes me about 2 to 3, 4 minutes to glide all the way here. But because of glitches, we are here in about a quarter of the time. So let's just glide on in. Let's just get a quick top off and just fly all the way in, because why not? Oh, I guess not. Anyway, here we are at the Kara Bazaar. Oh, and I guess we gotta watch a cutscene. So there is our first introduction to the Divine Beast as it's stomping around. Every place that you go to that has a Divine Beast will be a little bit of an introduction to it and how it's messing with the locals. So right over here is the bazaar, like I was saying, and there's a person guarding a chest, so we gotta open that up, see what they're guarding. Absolutely nothing. So here it is, the Kara Bazaar. Let's see what she has to say.
This is the Kara Bazaar. Gerudo Town is still a far distance southwest of here. If you're headed there, you should consider resting a bit. Though you are a Vo. Even if you make it to town, you won't be able to get in. All the same, the Divine Beast is kicking up a storm right now, so I don't recommend going to Gerudo Town.
Alrighty, thank you for that useful information. And they give us a little insight into the language, where I dropped my controller. Anyway, Savork is goodbye in the Gerudo-ese. But here at the bazaar, you can buy a couple things. There's some meat and monster parts here that's cooked. There's a fire here that I will be coming back to later. And over here is another merchant selling raw fruit. So, there's another person. We'll come back to her later. Anyway, like she said, Gerudo Town is way off there in the distance, but that we shouldn't go there because we are a Vo, aka a man. And if anyone's ever played a Legend of Zelda game before, you will know that no men are allowed into Gerudo Town. It's only women. Which begs the question, what do you do if you get married? But anyway, every game you have to sneak into Gerudo Town, and this one is no different. So let's head on over using glitches, of course. Hold on. So let's get over there with glitches, like I was saying. Yeet. And the bomb impact launch. And let's get a quick top off. Oh, or I guess not. Just kind of roll down the hill. It's exactly what I wanted. So anyway, I'm going to make my way over to that shrine there. And probably cut ahead to that. So here we are at the Dako Chisei Shrine. Let's open her up just so I can warp here in the future. And let's talk to the man here, because if we try and walk in, well, this happens. They stop you immediately and kick you out quite forcefully. Oh. So, how do we get in? We can't scale the walls, they still kick you out. You can't be a man inside, so let's talk to this guy, see if he has any ideas. Oh, I was so focused just now. Do you have business with me? Are you spying?
What? No, I'm not a spy. I'm a merchant. I may not look like it, but I'm actually the leader of a caravan. I've traveled all this way here, but this town doesn't allow men to go in, so that's why I had to,
Are you spying?
It's research. And think what you want, but I finally found a key onto how to sneak into Gerudo Town.
What info?
It will allow me to share it with you, my heroic tale. It's been close to a week now. The guards have kicked me out more times than I can count. I almost gave up hope. However, I have learned only recently of a man that slipped into this well-guarded town. I heard that man is frequently traveling between Karakara Bazaar and Gerudo Town. I've been waiting here trying to spot him as he travels.
So, as he was saying, there's a man in the Karakara Bazaar all the way back there that has snuck in before. And he would be willing to give us the tip on how to do that. So, let's run all the way back, I guess. So, here we are back at the bazaar, and where could this man be? Could it be him?
Our boss, I get the feeling that he isn't coming back from Gerudo Town anytime soon. I hope he's okay.
A man snuck in.
What? There's a man who got into Gerudo Town? And the boss says he comes here to the Karakara Bazaar? I guess it must be true if the boss said so. But I've never seen anyone around here who strikes me as a super sneaky guy. There was that pretty Hawaiian gal at the general store. It's unusual to see a Hawaiian girl dressed like a Gerudo. Her Gerudo clothes, I wonder where she bought them. Maybe if I wore those clothes. Nah, I'm so out of my element with all this sneaky stuff.
So, he said at the general store there was a Hylian girl that was around here. Ooh, there's a hardy blue lizard. Come here. Hey! Got a hardy blue lizard. They're really handy for overfilling hearts. In fact... Oh, there's a dog chasing his tail. Aww. So let's cook the lizard up with a couple monster parts and get all my hearts back, because I'm a little bit wounded right now. All this bomb impact launching stuff does tend to take a bit out of your health. What do we have? Oh, we got a soup ladle. Let's get a picture of that too. Soup! So the general store said that there was someone here. I'm repeating it myself, I know. But anyway, cut to long chase. Short, the person you're supposed to talk to is all the way up on top of this rock. If you just go and climb the ladders up it, you will see her looking wistfully towards the town. There she is, he. So, let's see what Velia has to say.
Oh my, what a lovely young lad you are. Do you need something from me? What's that? You've heard about a man who snuck into Gerudo town? Oh, I don't know anything about him. Sorry I couldn't be more help.
Squints suspiciously.
You're making my cheeks warm looking at me like that.
Now, you get two options here. You can either say you're very beautiful or you're a man. If you say the bottom one, it cancels all the dialogue out and you gotta go back through it because you're insulting the person here. And then you gotta go and actually... I guess I'm doing it.
Oh my, you sure say the funniest things, young man. Anyway, if you don't need anything, you should be off then.
So, like I was saying, it just cancels out. So you gotta talk again. And squint suspiciously or study your face. And say you're very beautiful.
Oh, such a nice thing to say. And I'm sure you would agree that these clothes only help my looks, right? Now that I think about it, this style would look quite fetching on you. I have to charge you, of course, but I bet people would see you completely different if you wore them. What do you think? Do you want to buy them for 600 rupees?
I am poor, so I have to turn the offer down.
Oh dear, that's too bad. Let me know if you change your mind.
Alright, I gotta go get some rupees. Do I have anything? I have nothing to sell. I am flat out broke. So, let's see, where could I get some rupees around here? I'm gonna go grab some rupees. I'll be right back. This will take a while. Alright, so I just talked to Beetle over here and managed to get all the rupees necessary for the outfit. So I'm gonna warp back up to the tower and blast myself over to the bazaar. And then I can get the dress and then get into Gerudo Town finally. And begin the Divine Beast quest. So, once again, let's line ourselves up with that little pit right down there. And one more, and 3, 2, 1, blast off! And not quite a good one. We'll do it again here, 1 second. Gotta make sure you're perfectly lined up straight with these. If they blast you at an angle, it will, in fact, not give you as much energy for the blast. For the glide afterwards. So, with that knowledge, let's drift right into the town and let's drop right on top of this rock pillar here. Pull out the glider again. And drop right on top of the person here and we can buy the clothes. Ouch. Alright, so say I'll take them to the rupees. And we get the clothes here. There's a heron over there frozen in space, I guess. So, scene fades, and we get the new outfit on. Oh, jeez. He's blushing under the mask. I never realized that. You can actually see him blushing through the mask. Played this game for 600 hours and I'm still finding new things. So, then the wind comes along and Link actually gets to see a peek of this person's face. But we never actually do. So, like he mentioned in the dialogue that I skipped through, this outfit helps you deal with the heat a bit, which is code, I guess, for it gives you a heat-resistant bonus over there if you wear it. So if you have this outfit, you can in fact take some extra heat. Instead of having to have cooling elixirs or anything, it will in fact deal with the heat for you, and you can survive a little bit more. So let's run back to Gerudo Town after another failed blast. So here we are at Gerudo Town. Before they stopped us if we weren't, because we were a guy for walking in, but now we can go right in, no questions asked. So here we are. Does that make her a cannibal? Alright, and over here we have a arrow vendor. Each town has one of these. You can buy yourself some bomb arrows, shock arrows, ice arrows, fire arrows, and arrows. So I am actually going to buy some of these shock arrows. I will need them later. I just want one, yes. And shock arrow. Perfect. But let's go to the feature of the town, the palace here. Let us run right in, and it will trigger a cutscene. So here we go.
Yet another traveler. How did you get in here? Oh, seems you have something rather interesting there.
You stand before Lady Ryu, chief of the Gerudo. Declare your business, but come no closer.
Hold on, Valeria. This one appears to be more than a common traveler. You there, what is your name?
And Link explains himself.
Link. And what is it you've come all the way here to tell me?
I can calm the Boris. Take her all on by myself. One-handed.
You think you have what it takes to subdue something as powerful as a divine beast? The only one who could ever control them were champions like Lady Urbosa. And all the champions died in the calamity 100 years ago.
Valeria, a memory just jumped into my head, something my mother spoke of. When the calamity happened, the Princess of Hyrule placed a fallen swordsman into a deep sleep.
Or so I've heard from the countless other NPCs.
That swordsman, much like our new friend here, was named Link. They always seem more legend than fact.
But Lady Ryu, do those same stories not also say that the Hylian champion carried a legendary sword? I see no such weapon in this person's care.
They do indeed. If I recall correctly, it was called the Sword That Seals the Darkness.
We'll get there eventually, guys. Don't worry.
The Princess of Hyrule supposedly hid it away in a forest somewhere. What of the device on this one's hip? It appears to be a precious relic of the Sheikah. I can't imagine they would give something so valuable to a simple drifter, can you?
I don't remember ever hearing of a Hylian Vi among the champions. Wait a moment, you're a Vo.
A Vo within our walls is a great crime, but a Vo who is a champion? Well, we'd never mistreat a friend of Lady Urbosa's. If you're here to help us with Naboris, then we are allies.
Then, could you lift the restriction on having to wear certain clothing? Then that would be nice. I'd appreciate that if you're gonna be my ally.
You saw it on your way to town. Divine Beast found Naboris cloaked with a massive sandstorm, hurling lightning at anyone who dares approach. We have to do something to stop it, but we have yet to find a way to appease the Divine Beast on our own. If we truly are a champion, perhaps you'll be able to enter Naboris and calm its anger.
Lady Ryu, I don't see how you can trust a complete stranger with something as important as this task. Perhaps if this person were first to prove his worth by recovering your stolen Thunder Helm.
Ah yes, an interesting suggestion. You see, there is one thing in all of Hyrule that can withstand the lightning from the Boris. The Thunderhelm, a family heirloom and relic of the Gerudo. But as Valeria says, it was stolen from us.
You needn't worry, Lady Ryu. If he truly is a champion, this should be an easy task for him. Our soldiers can tell you who all you need to know about the thieves who stole Lady Ryu's heirloom. Head through this arch. It will lead you to the barracks. Then seek out Captain Teak and ask for a full report.
Without my heirloom, you'd never be able to approach Naboris. You know. I take heart in having such a rare visitor as yourself. Later, Urbosa must be looking out for us.
So, thus begins the main quest, Divine Beast Va Naboris. So, like they said, we gotta go over here and talk to Captain Teak, who is one of these people here. I believe her right up there. But first, I'm gonna pick up this bow here. This is a nice bow. It's one of the first range bows you get, and it can come back quite. It will respawn, actually, every so often, and with blood moons, sad face, we don't get blood moons. But anyway, like I was saying, it's a ranged bow. So normally, you pull out your bow, it zooms in a little bit over Link's shoulder, and gives you kind of a decent look at what you're aiming at. But with this bow, if you aim it, it zooms in a lot closer, and the arrows fly a lot farther. It's very nice with trying to hit things far away. And it's a nice one because you can get the bow back quickly, and it will just keep respawning forever and ever. Here's Captain Teak.
What are you doing here? This is the barracks for the chief's guards, not a place for tourists to gather. We're on high alert after the recent theft, so you should clear out. What? Valeria sent you? My apologies. I'm the officer in charge of the soldiers, Captain Teak. The chief's heirloom was stolen by thieves belonging to the Yiga clan the other day, so everyone is on edge. We've determined that the Yiga hideout is in Karusa Valley, but the soldiers are all exhausted, so I was just thinking about requesting some extra help. Hey everyone, listen up. The Highland Vi has agreed to help us, so offer any information you can. Consider yourself a part of our unit. If you have any questions, my troops will be happy to help.
So, they said that the chiefs, or the thieves' hideout was over here in this valley right here. We could talk to the soldiers here and get the information from them, but I'm not going to, because I've played this before. I know exactly what to do. So just warp right out of town. I don't feel like climbing over the walls. Sand seal. So the first tricky thing that really messed with me the first time I ever rode one is you're not controlling Link. You're actually controlling the sand seal, and Link is just a ragdoll behind you. So anyway, just keep that in mind if you're doing this for the first time. It's a little off-putting. But let us head into the ruins here, the thieves' hideout. Alright, and here we are. The sand seal can go no further, because there's rocks in the way, and it can't scale rocks. But anyway, this shall be one of the first introductions you get, or big introductions, to the Yiga clan. So let's head on up. This place is a bit tricky. It's not for the faint of heart, because there's a lot of people to deal with. It is, after all, a thieves' hideout. So, here we go. We get the first Yiga person. Now, this is a Yiga archer. They are annoying at the best of times, because they teleport around, so you gotta watch out for them, and sometimes they'll jump into the air and fire multiple shots at you. And
that's so windy!
it's just a matter of getting in close enough to actually take them down. Come here. Where'd you go? Come on. Where'd you go? There you are. Usually they will try and teleport to somewhere in your field of view, so they won't usually teleport right behind you, which is nice. Because if they did, then that would be pretty unfair. Come here. Come here. Where is he? There he goes. Alright, so when you kill the Yiga, they teleport away, and you get some rupees for it. At least the archers, and you get a hand of bananas. And they also drop their bow, which is very handy for setting up a glitch that I shall be pulling off later. So I'm going to store up a lot of these bows, all of them that I can fit in my inventory. So let us continue onward into the next... Oh, let's pick up one of my arrows that I missed. Into the next arena. Now we get to fight 3 archers in 3, 2, 1... Right on cue. You know what? Let's just
Triple kill!
There we go. Nothing to it. The glitch I'm talking about, I'll get to later. Ooh, 20 rupees. Nice. But you need multi-shot bows for it. So now we enter the Yiga clan hideout. Pick up a torch here. I'm gonna need it. So there's a bunch of tapestries on the wall, and they give you a torch and another bow, actually. I will hold on to that one. Drop my golden bow, I don't need that. So, let's go burn the cloth and find the way forward. And not set myself on fire. That'd be good. What do we get? What's behind door number 1? It is a sapphire. Nice. So, what do we get? We get some keys. Let's set them on fire and grab our first key swings and keys eyeball. More keys. My torch is badly damaged. We get some barrels and another chest. Nothing in the barrels, and what is in the chest? I believe it's a sickle. Nope, it's a purple rupee. I'm wrong. Yep, that is the correct path. But we can't leave this room fully unexplored. It's always keys. Take that key.
NANI?!
Alright, let's go pick up their wings. Grab that. Gimme. Let's break open those crates that were in here. And there's the sickle. Oh, we get a palm fruit too. And the vicious sickle. The Yiga clan assassins love using this weapon, so you might be seeing it more if you're playing through the game. But anywho, let us go up these steps here in my beautiful outfit, and we get the Yiga clan hideout. Oh, it's sneaky music. Get some hands of bananas here, and there's a person in a jail cell here. Looks like one of the Gerudo. What could she be doing here? So, I think I'm going to call this episode here. Thanks so much for watching. I'm going to talk to the person over here in the next episode, figure out what's going on, and get through this hideout. So, if you want to see the next video whenever it comes out, go ahead and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss it. Like the video if you did like it. So, thanks so much for watching, and I shall see you all next time. Take care.